Hey guys, it's Crayola and I am back with another video. First of all, I just have to apologize for how inconsistent I've been the last few weeks. I think some of you guys know I've been going through a little bit, but I feel better now and I'm ready to continue with this crazy journey that we call YouTube. There's a couple of things that I want to set straight a little bit regarding makeup. I do kind of want to talk about the whole like Prince Harry and Meghan on Oprah situation, really Prince Harry and the Duchess of Sussex on Oprah, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex on Oprah. I mean, I myself just made the mistake just because we are seeing them more frequently doesn't mean, like, that doesn't give us the right to call them by their names because I don't give you guys my real name. So I also have some boxies from February and I've got LipMonthly from January. Honestly, they're not doing so hot on like timing. So I'm looking really forward, like I am trying to do a whole face. I'm looking really forward to I don't know, like doing everything. I feel bad, but also like I've missed just being able to talk with you guys. So let's go ahead and get into it, I guess. Okay, I'm back and I have opened up everything in those two boxes. So that was the Boxy base box and the Boxy premium. And I'm really sorry if this is like a repeat. I know I got my boxes like super late, but it is what it is. Also, if I sound a little funny, I have a sinus infection. And let me tell you something. I was actually terrified because I had to go get a test to make sure I didn't have, because I can't, like if I have symptoms and stuff, I can't go back to work until I get tested. So I came back negative. I just have a killer sinus infection. So let's go ahead and talk about what was in these boxes. So this is the base box. And the first thing that came out of this was the Ace Beauty Nostalgia Palette. And that is, ooh, okay, so it consists of 15 colors meant to inspire fun and creativity, as well as make you feel nostalgic about some awesome past fun times. Each color has been carefully milled and pressed to provide the easiest application and the most excellent color payoff. And this retails for $38.99. Okay, so you know this means that we have to like, oh dang. Okay, we'll open it after. Okay, the next thing is the Tula Skincare So Poreless Deep Exfoliating Blackhead Scrub. Got pores? Get this. Created with powerhouse ingredients like pink salt, volcanic sand, and witch hazel, this scrub helps target blackheads to deeply purify and minimize the look of pores. So I am like a diehard for Biore, but if this works better, I mean, it is false if you think that luxury things always work better than drugstore things, but we will see, and I will let you guys know next week. The next, and this retails for $32. There is the Trestique Eye Duo Good Vibes Mascara and Eye Pencil, an eye-opening duo for gorgeously defined eyes. Good Vibes Mascara is the first mascara to combine a lash curler, stop it, and mascara in one product. The eye pencil, formulated for sensitive eyes, features a luxurious, versatile gel formula. This pencil glides on like a liquid, but provides pencil precision. Can we talk for a second, Trestique? Trestique has been for me, you know something, when I didn't realize that this was also the eye curler too, which I have here. So some of you may remember this fun little situation with the mascara. Tristique is not a hit or miss for me. Tristique generally is a miss or miss for me. We have this monstrosity of an eyelash curler and mascara. We have these dried out like things. Tristique is not my fave, but okay, so the mascara is in Icelandic black lacquer, and the eye pencil is in Santorini black sand. And this is the exact same mascara, same line, Good Vibes mascara. Okay. The Glamier Pink Luxe Glitter Eye Brush Collection. Oh, hello. This retails for $44. The Glamier Pink Luxe Glitter Eye Brush Collection. Glittery, enchanting, and fun. This set features 4 essential eye brushes. You know how I am with brushes. Ultra soft duo synthetic bristles make blending easy and flawless. Okay, so these do look like fun. They look like a lot of fun. In fact, my mother got something in her Ipsy that was like a purple glittery brush. I'm really, really hoping this is what this is, even though the packaging is pink. And I was so jealous and I wanted to take it from her, but I was like, she needs it more than I do. And these brushes retail for $29.95 for 4 brushes. And the last thing in their boxy base is the Evio Beauty Pore Effect Primer, a moisturizing primer with a matte finish that will create a smooth base for your foundation and help it last all day. With everyday use, your skin will experience the benefits of great ingredients like green tea to soothe the skin and minimize the appearance of pores while reducing any redness. And this retails for $23. Okay, while we're here talking about primer, there's a lot of things that I've discovered since I have been back to work, like in person. For those of you who don't know, I work in the school system, and although we are wearing masks, actually like double masked, I still have had a chance to like try out a lot of the products that I have sworn by in the past. Unfortunately for me, on the first day of work, on the first day of work in person, because they decided that we should go back in person after I had already started, I discovered that some of the primers that I have been really, really into here with you guys on YouTube don't hold up after a long day at work. They don't hold up. From 7:30ish to 3:30, they don't hold up. Elizabeth Mott, I'm looking at you. So that's unfortunate. And I rescind my props to that eye primer because it's just like, and actually I think I also said that like the Morphe one was very silicone-y and stuff. That is my go-to now. That just goes to show, more expensive doesn't mean better. So this was the base box, and next we have the premium box. So the first thing in this is the Glam Glow Super Mattify Clarifying Oil Control Face Primer. That is this. Not sure if you guys can see that, I'm sorry. A lightweight oil control primer for acne prone skin that instantly mattifies and helps keep shine in check all day so makeup looks on point. This retails for $42. So this is a 6 acid clarifying primer. Okay, so right now I've got 2 primers to try out, which is totally fine. One is gonna go on one side of my face, the other is gonna go on the other. When we get there, I'll tell you all about it. The next thing is the Elemis Muscles Active Body Oil, a fast absorbing body oil that contains a powerful synergy of extracts to help relax and ease tension of tired muscles, infused with maritime pine, sea buckthorn, sea fennel, and rosemary essential oil. It envelops you in a calming, uplifting fragrance while softening and soothing the skin. That is this. Okay, that's kind of cool. And that retails for $63.50 for tired legs and muscle tension. Ooh, so I can take this to like, okay, it says take time to indulge in regular self massage, but I can take this to the place where I get massages and they can just use this instead if it smells good. I think I told you guys that that dual oil, dual phase makeup remover, it works wonders, but it smells horrendous to me. So, yeah, I've just been spraying my face with rose water after, coconut water after, because I can't stand the smell of it. And actually, if you're looking for an oil-free makeup remover, that one's not it. So this is the Elemis Active Body Oil. Very excited to use that. Obviously will not be using that during this video right now. All right, the Love Script Décolleté and Neck Cream Leave-On Mask. It is right here. There's no way you guys are gonna be able to see this. I'm terribly sorry. This decadent, nutrient-rich leave-on cream mask will envelop the delicate skin of your décolleté and neck, reveal a velvety soft texture, and restore its youthful contour and tone. Yes, I need more youth in my life. Formulated with nutrient-rich rice protein, pre- and probiotic complex, restorative extracts of white truffle and black currant bud in a luxurious blend of shea and cocoa butter and heavenly essential oils. This mask makes a delicious nightly treatment cream. And this retails for $58. I hope it smells good. Sometimes these like expensive things don't smell that great. Ren Clean Skincare. Perfect Canvas Clean Jelly Oil Cleanser. Clean Jelly Oil Cleanser is clinically proven to remove waterproof makeup, SPF, and pollution. The 100% naturally derived formula shifts 3 times while you cleanse, starting as a jelly and shifting to an oil and then milk to gently melt away dirt, makeup, and pollution for a soft, clean finish. So I'm gonna use this tonight. And I'm going to tell you guys next week how this works, because this just sounds like a lot. This retails for $32, which is not bad if this does everything that it's saying that it does. That's just a lot. Okay. Next I have the Tarte Double Take Eyeliner. Is that this? Ooh. Tartist Double Take Eyeliner, yes. Okay, this retails for $24. Get the perfect wing every time with these gel and liquid partners in line. Oh, this best-selling vegan dual-ended eyeliner that has waterproof liquid and gel formulas will cause some serious double takes. This product is full-size, made just for charmers, and is not for retail sale. Okay, so it doesn't really matter that I told you that it retails for $24. Wait, if it's not for retail sale, how do they then know what the retail price is? Preguntas. All right, and then the Bali Balm Sweet Orange and Coconut Lip Balm. I like Bali Balm. I think I've used something by them before on video. Essential oils of sweet orange and coconut give this lip balm give this lip balm its citrusy tropical aroma and silky smooth consistency. Sweet orange is packed with vitamin C, which is known to even skin tone and protect against free radicals. Coconut is a natural emollient that moisturizes for soft, supple lips. And this retails for $33. Wait, I think this might have been exactly the same thing that I had before. Is that what they emailed me about, saying I got something? I got a duplicate? It's possible. So that concludes both Boxies from February, and now let's talk about the Lip Monthly. So Lip Monthly doesn't really tell you in their bags what exactly you have. They more like give you ideas and stuff like that. So I have the Lord and Berry Strip Kit Eyebrow Styling Set. Okay, so can I just tell you guys something? I appreciate their customer service because some of these things that I received were not like presented in the best way. Like there's like plastic still on this. And so they actually did send me a duplicate because some of these weren't like, didn't come out the way I would have liked. So this is the eyebrow strip kit. I don't know how much it retails for because they don't tell me. So we can use that. This is, okay, so like I was saying, they duplicated this bag. I don't know how they knew that their Lord and Berry was gonna break, but it did. So I received this in this Lord and Berry crayon lipstick. It was broken. However, they gave me another one that I cannot find. But just so you guys know, they really did give me another one. This is not, they sent like a whole other bag. Is this it right here? Yes, this is it right here. So this one's fine, this one's broken, but they gave me two. So, and this is in the shade 20100. Yeah, okay, that's pretty. We can do that today. They also, they also gave me a Space Case Cosmetics ombre. Oh, this is hard to read. Ombre, oh, okay, eyeshadow. Okay. No, it's not ombre anything, it's eyeshadow in front. Create your own reality. All right. If I can open it. Wow, this like intro portion is going on very long because there's just like a lot. Okay, now some of you guys may know I also have the, I have the Space Case Cosmetics quad. Oh no, but this is pretty. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Okay, okay, okay. And okay, for the last two things, I've got a Lasting Smiles Very Cherry Organic Lip Balm. And I have a Cargo Cosmetics lipstick in Newport. Okay, as we know, Cargo has been a little hit or miss for me, like actually hit or miss, not like Trestique. And so I am interested to go ahead and use this. Like I said, kind of with the presentation, there's some warping. I don't think you can see that, but there is some warping on the bottom of this tube, but you know, they did give me another one. I mean, I'm not complaining or anything like that. I just want, you know, you guys to know their customer service is decent. Except for when, you know what, that's a whole other story. This is not a video bashing Lip Monthly. And this is the Lip Monthly Plus, which I paid $19.95 a month for full-size lip products, which is cool. Okay, I'm going to do my base. And actually, wait, no, I can't, because I have to try the primer first, right? Okay, I'm still gonna do my base. But I'm going to try the Glam and Glow primer on my left side, right here. And I'm going to try the Evio Beauty primer on my right side, right here. And I will be back. At some point, I do feel like I was once upon a time able to zoom in on videos without having to, like, you know, crop them to be more zoomed in. So this side is the Glam Glow and this side is the Elemis, and I do have my foundation, my El Maquillage foundation on. So right off the bat, I was reading the instructions for this Glam Glow, and honestly, this is such cute packaging. This is a balm. Primer, and so I want to cover up this mirror. So there's a little spatula that you use, and you scoop out what they say is a pearl-sized amount. Oh, okay. Not if I can't. Oh, okay. So I don't think I did a pearl size. I don't think I did a pearl-sized amount, but and it's a balm, and honestly, it smells quite lovely. It's perfumed, but it's not too perfumed. And I can already, like, this is supposed to be very mattifying, and I can definitely tell, like, there's no moisture left on this side of my face, which is good for some looks. That's a good look for some looks. This one is, oh, this one's also matte finish though. So, it says enjoy longer lasting makeup. Well, this one doesn't look quite as matte. I don't know. You guys can tell me. I don't know. I think right now, like, they look fine for the purpose of this video. I will have to, like, wear them out to see what happens. So before we get started, guys, I would like to first tell you all something that I thought about when I was putting my foundation on. You guys saw the Princess Diaries, right? Where, you know, Mia is... Okay, wait, the movies, because I read the books and I loved the books, but the movies were different. They were made by Disney, so, you know, something completely different. But so Julie Andrews played Mia's grandmother. For those of you who don't know, Princess Diaries is about this average girl who finds out that she is a princess because her father, in the books, her father has, like, testicular cancer and can't have any more kids, and so by default she is now the crown princess. And so that's all fine and good and everything. In the movies, she finds out because her, like, father died or something like that. He did, but right. Okay, so but then in the books later on, there's, like, this whole like offshoot series called Diaries of a Middle School, like, princess, I think, where, get this, he had the dad, Prince Philippe, because it's the principality, Genovia. Prince Philippe had an affair with a flight attendant, or like an air hostess, and she had a kid who was half black. And so I was like, oh yeah, who cares if this is, like, YA? I'm definitely gonna read this. And she was living with, like, I think her mother died, and she was living with her aunt and uncle, a la, like, Harry Potter. And once Mia found out about, like, the abusive situation she was in, more neglectful and, like, Cinderella. Not saying that that's not still abuse, but I just want to clarify. she whisked her way to Genovia and, spoiler alert, married Michael Moskowitz and everything. Okay, but my question in this whole thing was, Genovia, in the books, their primary language is French. In the movie, since Julie Andrews was the grandmother, I guess their language was English, but I'm confused because in the movies they had like, there were so many different types of people who lived there, which is cool. I guess it was supposed to be this like multiculturalism, Legally Blonde the musical, type situation. But as I have gotten older, I find myself more and more confused because that's not really how that works. There are, I mean, obviously some countries are like a mishmash of things, but not really, because of classism and racism. And great, we've made it to the Sussex portion of this video. So first, I'm going to take, this is the Ofra Cosmetics palette that I used last time. I'm going to take this shade, and I'm going to just do a little bit of blush. And we're just going to see how that looks. I've changed my lighting because like I've been doing my makeup with the other lighting, and then I would get upstairs and I would be like, and on camera I would be like, oh yeah, this doesn't look this bad, that bad. And then I would get upstairs and look at myself and I would look like a clown. So that's not what I'm trying to do. This is like more natural light. I don't need to be laughed off the face of the earth. I can understand if some of you guys have been laughing me off the face of the earth. I wouldn't blame you. But now, hopefully I've redeemed myself just a little bit. So yeah, I had a lot of retweets on like one tweet where somebody was talking about how like, oh, Prince Philip is like a racist and like all this other stuff, like his whole family was Nazis. And I just wanted to like also really clarify that for y'all too. His sisters married Nazis. He married the queen, and that's how that goes. I'm not saying, like, I don't know his sympathies or anything like that, but, and so this tweet like blew up on Twitter for me anyway. And I don't know, it was a little strange for me, but let's see. Okay, so I'm going to use this Hard Candy eye primer. Another thing that I've been doing since I've been going back in person is I've actually been putting primer on my eyebrows as well. And though like this like beigey primer really does nothing for me, it keeps everything on. I wish that they made primer in like my skin tone, but and so that's been kind of how I've been able to make my makeup like hold up, by using primer, even though this is like nude, but nude for me is not nude for who this primer was made for. So all right, so this is really what I have to say about the interview. I'm glad that they came out and they spoke their truth. I am sad that they felt like they needed to say something, but honestly, if it's true, I don't know how long I could take my character being attacked without also coming out and saying something. However, I also think it's important to remember that this is also like a family feud. This is not like a Kardashian situation where a good part of that is for the cameras. Like, we all know it's for the cameras, we all know. And unfortunately, you know, the Kardashian Wests are getting divorced. I don't really have very much to say about that, because if that's what they feel they need to do, that's what they feel they need to do. Like, what business of mine is it? Honestly, none of this is my business, but here I am talking about it anyway. So, yeah, I'm gonna go in with the Lord & Berry eyeshadow, eyebrow styling set. Strip kit eyebrow styling set, medium brunette. Okay, the brow wax. Why would they make me a medium brunette? Yeah, so I don't know if what has been happening, it has been primarily for the cameras, but I think something that everybody needs to remember is that everything that has gone on in the royal family is not for our benefit. Oh, it's not for our benefit. It is not as if they're like, oh yes, let's go ahead and shame so-and-so because it's good for television. That's not what's happening here. We need to remember that these are people, these are their lives, and they're having problems within their own family, and that's why this is happening. So, okay, so one color is the wet and dry. Two colors are the wet and dry brow powder. It doesn't say which one is for wet, and it doesn't say which one is for dry. And then there's the brow wax. So I just used a spoolie. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and go in with the brow wax, which is this right there. And that's really all I have to say about that situation. I want to talk about me now. You guys, it has been so pleasant working with my kids at school. Okay, wait, this brush needs to be clean, because this brush has like pink on it, and how embarrassing for me if my eyebrows turn up pink. Or how interesting. I've been able to like really experiment with a lot of different looks because they can only see my eyebrows, so my personality can only come out through, I mean, they can see like my eyes too. My personality can only come out through my eye makeup. Oh goodness. Okay, right off the bat, I'm not particularly impressed with this eyebrow wax, to be very, very, very honest with you. It seems kind of like soft. Maybe it's because this isn't like the right color for me. Let me try it with a spoolie. I'm just gonna like rub the spoolie in the eyebrow wax and kind of see if it is better, because doing it with the brush is like not effective. Is the other one medium brown too? Maybe that's the real reason they sent me another one, because they got the color wrong. Medium brunette. And yes, it is medium brunette. I have never felt so loved as I have when working with my students. So I teach music, and the younger ones, of course, are very much like wanting to learn, but it's the older ones who, like, you really do have to build relationships with them. And it's so funny. Everybody's trying to figure out where I'm from. Everyone's trying to like, oh, is she Latina? Is she, because I speak Spanish on like an elementary school level, but they don't know that. Is she Latina? Where is she from? like there have been actual debates. There's like a poll going on with the kids, and you know, I'm trying to bring as much joy and fun I can to them, because they're really not allowed to leave their classrooms. They, at least in the school I'm at, in the school system I'm at, they are confined there unless they go to the toilet, which is 2 people at a time. Can we talk about this eyebrow though? Have I just like messed up? What is wrong? I'm not sure about this Lord & Berry eyebrow styling kit though, to be completely honest with you. Just so you know, this is what's happening. That eyebrow looks fine, but this one, I'm not sure if it's because I started out with a brush. Let me just like, the fact that it's like coming off like this. And then like they're not allowed to like hang out with their friends in other classes. The best thing that can happen is me like bringing in fun, I think. And so I've been trying to do just that. And I find it so amusing, like when you do build relationships with them, whenever you have a student who is not being their best that day, the students who you've built relationships with will defend you. They will. They will. I've experienced it and it's lovely. I absolutely love it. And then it's been nice because like, even though I got sick, I don't know what's happening with my eyebrows. This is just gonna be what it is. I don't really know how I feel on this. Maybe it's user error, but I'm not convinced that it is. So yeah, these last few weeks I've been completely bombing in my musical theater class, which saddens me a lot because I love musical theater. It's just not happening for me. I don't know what's going on. It's just, I feel like nothing I've been doing is what they're looking for. And that is sad. Okay, so let's take this. I think we are gonna be, hold on. Let me look at the nostalgia palette so I can see what colors I want on my face. I don't know, sometimes like, it's like sometimes if you get like repeatedly beat up on, and it's like, I'm not saying that my professors are coming to get me, because I don't think that's what it is. I think that they are asking me for something and I am not delivering, and I'm not understanding why I'm not delivering. And I mean, such is life, right? But it is a little disheartening when it's like, oh, I'm trying really, really, really hard. I'm like not giving you what, ooh, this is beautiful. I'm not giving you what, oh my God, you guys. Okay, so this makes up for all the bum, fall-outy, Amazon palettes I've had. This is the best thing that's happened to me today. So what that means for this is I am going to go in with this like pinky highlighter right here. And I'm going to use a gentle touch because I remember what happened last time. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Just a little bit. Like, what if I did a full face when going to work, you guys? You guys think I could do it? I just wouldn't want it to like come off. Just a little bit more on this side. Oh, and in case you guys were wondering, Manny MUA's palettes hold up. They absolutely hold up to the point where like I was in a rush one morning and I was like, okay, just grab Manny, just grab Manny, and you'll figure it out when you get there. Okay, this is pretty. So yeah, I mean, there's like kind of a lot of stuff going on. Not really, but yes, but not really. I want so badly to do the best that I can all the time, and sometimes it is too much. Sometimes it really is. And so I kind of think that's why I had to this the Galanier brushes. I think that's why I had to kind of take a step back from YouTube. I cannot commit anymore. Like, I cannot commit to, whoops, sorry about that, to uploading once a week. But, you know, I can commit if I'm feeling happy. Ooh, this smells terrible. Maybe this is what I was smelling before I thought something was caught on fire. Okay. These are cute though. These are cute. We'll see how they have that terrible plasticky smell though. These are cute, but these strike me as just a bit juvenile. So we'll see. Yeah, this started out actually as something to soothe my nerves and my anxiety. Just like talking about what I was going through in my life. Well, not really what I was going through, but just like sharing kind of opinions, but also more makeup. And my anxiety really has just exploded and gotten completely out of control. I'm really sad about the fact that I seem to not have any control over my mental health anymore. And I don't even know what it is. It's like, I don't know that I'm having troubles with my mental health until something terrible happens. Like I'm like hallucinating or, you know, so yeah, these feel very like childlike, but we'll see. Hey, if the color payoff is great, I will say nothing. Yeah. So all of this is to say that sometimes I get really sad about the fact that I haven't uploaded. And so I can't even go on YouTube because I'm like, what if everybody hates me? What if, you know, what if this, that, and the other? And I don't want to feel that way. And I don't want to feel like if I don't upload, then I'm letting you guys down. Because that puts like a lot of pressure on me. And there's, you know, sometimes pressure is good, but for me at this point in my life, it is not. Ooh, look at that purple. It is not. And so I guess, yeah, I'm just gonna keep uploading when I feel like uploading. And these brushes actually smell really bad. I don't know if this color, this is such a pretty palette, but I was expecting the purple to be a little bit deeper. It might be the brush. Let's use a brush that I actually like, and we'll go on this side. Oh, that might be worse. I don't know, guys. Okay, so at this point I have used like 3 different brushes. And I'm not sure, I mean, I'll be able to see when I get out from underneath this light, I think. But I'm not really sure if the color is there, you know? Like, I would not expect this purple to be like this. I would kind of expect it to be a little bit darker, but hey, I sometimes have expectations that are out of control. So I'm gonna take this nice deep green, it's called Theme Park, right there, and I'm going to darken the edges. Yeah, I'm gonna use the same brush though because I want to see if it's okay. I can already tell you I don't like these brushes. So basically what I'm going for is kind of like this idea that the purple and the green create something beautiful. Like purple by itself is beautiful, green by itself is beautiful, but together they're doing something else. I'm just not sure what that something else is, so. Yeah, like okay, so some of this is the palette, but I also think some of this was the brush too. No, that's not the brush I want. Okay, so putting this aside, I'm going to take that Space Case shade. What's it called? It's called Alien Orgasm. So okay. What color is this? Is this pink? Let's go here. Yeah, this might be my lighting. That's the problem. I'm gonna blend that up to the green and the purple. Maybe this is just a glitter. Guys, have I done something wrong? Is this my penance for being away for 2 weeks? I don't think this is going the way I want it to. Okay. Last resort. Let me try my finger. Maybe it's the primer. I mean, that primer did come from Walmart. So, guys, I don't know. I'm not super thrilled with what's happening on my face right now. I'm gonna go back to the Ace Beauty palette and I'm just gonna use my fingers. I'm just gonna see if I can kind of, oh, it looks like it's blending off. All right, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take this raspberry shade right here with my finger. I'm gonna go on it with the lid. On the lid with it. Go with it on the lid. Okay. I don't know, these just don't seem that pigmented. Again, I guess it could be like a lighting situation still, but I just don't. Pardon my nails, guys. I've been like, the kids are so fascinated with the idea of like somebody coming to their classroom and playing guitar for them. Who knew? Who knew? Not that I'm particularly like good. I get by. I get by, and I can sing along with myself. let's go ahead and end this. I'm gonna take another one of the Glamier brushes and I'm gonna go in with this fun gold right there. Just kind of dust it over the whole lid. Yeah. So go ahead and put me out of my misery. Yep. I mean, that's fine. I'm not particularly like impressed with any of these shadows or brushes or really anything that's happening here. But at least this glitter, like something that I really value sometimes is a glitter that is just a glitter. You know what I mean? It's just a glitter. I don't need it to be a shadow, it's just a glitter. Remember when I said that like sometimes things just, like things in musical theater just haven't been working out for me? That's kind of what I feel has happened here. To not. Okay, let's go ahead and do the Tarte eyeliner. And then I think I will try out the Lord and Berry. The Lord and Berry situation on my lips. Oh, that's the liquid. Okay, so this is the liquid end. And this is the pencil end. And I guess my only option for mascara is this. Oh wait, there's an eye pencil here too. Okay, so this end will be Tarte. This end will be Trustique. Both eyes are getting the same mascara. But this eyeliner will be Trustique and this eyeliner will be Tarte, and I will be Bach. Okay, I think it is important to point out that nothing here has gone the way I wanted it to. So, as a point of principle, I prefer pencil eyeliner, but this Tarte pencil eyeliner is like, I'm not really sure what's up with it. Maybe I didn't use enough pressure, but who wants to use that much pressure around your eyes? Like, come on, you don't want to do that. And then, pardon these eyelashes. These have been used for shows. I just haven't worn lashes in a really long time, so I wanted to wear some. Also, you know something, hopefully very soon I will not have to worry about putting fakes on. And then the eyeliner, the Trustique eyeliner, I didn't like it either. It wasn't like a dark, it wasn't that dark. I felt like I was actually putting like gray on my eyes, and you know something, I kind of decided like, hey, I'm not even going to bother putting the mascara on because we've already talked about this. I already know how it goes. So, what a disappointing haul this month, or last month, I guess. This is what happens when you play around and, oh, this is cracked. Oh my God. Oh, this is in the color Orchid. This is what happens when you play around and you get your box super late. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, I think one of my eyes is tired. It's like having a hard time. I'm just gonna use this as liner and lipstick, and we'll see. Maybe this will redeem this month of anything. Oh, it's messy. It is messy, but I also see how the other one like fell apart. I'm fine with this, I think. Let's go ahead and use the Fenty setting powder. My love, the Fenty setting powder. And I'm just gonna like, yeah. Oh, this powder smells so good. Okay. All right, and now I need to talk about what a disaster today has been. Guys, everything that I feel could have gone wrong with this makeup situation went wrong. I also just realized that I did not go in with like the NYX like base, because normally I do use a primer and a base, but I haven't actually been using a base these last few weeks teaching, and my makeup is held up. So if your primer doesn't work without a base, get you a new primer, right? Okay. I didn't like either of these eyeliners, but if there's a part of this eyeliner that I did, actually, no wait, the liquid, actually, which is surprising because I really don't care for liquid liners like that. The liquid was quite nice. I liked that. I like that. But the pencil parts of these, next. This curling mascara. Is it worth it though? Can you work it? Can you drop it down, flip it, and reverse it? No, you can't. Not with that. So I would pass on that too. This Lord & Berry eyebrow strip kit, I would pass on that too. I'm pretty sure I already have this Bali Balm, and I think I liked it when I last used it, so go ahead. Yo, this Glam and Glow, oh, that's a spatula in here. This Glam and Glow and this Elemis, like from what I can see, I actually really like these primers. I really, really, really like them. So you can take that and do what you will with it. These brushes were trash. Not worth, oh, that was kind of harsh. I'm so sorry. I didn't like these brushes. For, let me see, how much were they? They were $29.95. I don't think so. I don't think so. I didn't like it. And then this Ace Beauty palette. I so wanted to like this palette. I so wanted to like this palette. But like the color payoff just isn't there. And maybe that just goes to show, because like I remember I was saying how I wanted that to be the one that made up for all the Amazon palettes that were not satisfactory, and you know, it didn't hold up. So, and then finally this Lord & Berry lipstick. I think this is a fun color. I think the texture is very smooth, but I'm not sure if it's smooth because it's like creamy or if it's smooth because it's messy. I think there's kind of a lot of oil in it possibly, and that's actually what's made it so smooth, because you know, you don't want a lipstick, a crayon lipstick that's gonna like drag and pull at your lips. Then you also don't want one that's gonna go all over the place. And I can already tell this is one that's gonna go all over the place because it doesn't like settle. It's just like on top of my lips. This is something that's gonna come off on my teeth. I absolutely know it. Well, I'm pretty sure that's it. This is probably like the most scathing review I've ever done, but I'm just like not pleased with any of this. I think the skincare will be great though. The skincare will likely be great because you generally don't have good skincare and good makeup in the same box. Oh, this space case, I don't know, maybe I'm blind. I didn't like this. I didn't like it. I didn't think it showed up. It is what it is. Next time I will try the Cargo lipstick. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should try the Cargo lipstick now. Let's just see what happens. Mm-hmm. Okay. Cargo products do actually smell quite good. See, the Lord & Berry is already drifting off of my lip line. Newport? Okay. Actually, these two colors together are nice. I just think that, particularly when we're wearing masks, don't expect the Lord & Berry to stay put. I think that this cargo is actually going to be very nice. Ooh. I wish I had just taken off the Lord & Berry. Ooh, yeah, that's a pretty color. Okay, the cargo's a win too, even though I'm just putting it on at the end. All right, guys, thanks so much for being here. Thanks for listening to me ramble about life and just like everything. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Stay golden, homies.